Okay, I am back, and I am back to discuss just the state of the game and also Set Five. Set Five drops in about 3 weeks, I think. Yeah, 3 weeks exactly, which is interesting. Because on I think the 24th, I believe, that's 21 days. So, right, math. So, I want to talk about the way the game is right now, currently in the meta, and what's going on with the game, and also a some my thoughts about what's been revealed so far. And today we had a reveal of a couple of good cards I want to talk about as well. Um, Currently, I think this game is still in a weird spot. It's been a year since Gundam card game has dropped, and I still think that the game is heavily um, and it heavily favors an aggro player. Um, because obviously the only thing that we are protected from our life is the fact that we have shields and bases, right? But the bases only have like 1 HP, so a gun tank that's a 1/2 can kill you. That's one of the good things about the game. That's also the one of the things with the game that I really care for. Um, this game does not really benefit a person who wants to play a true mid range. I'm a mid range player, and this is not me complaining. I think there should be a healthy mix of defensive like blockers and offensive like blurple, and there should always be a sweet spot in the middle. And I feel like you're punished for playing a mid-range deck. Yeah, you can play mid-range like CB, or you can play like on trait, like that's Cyclops team, right? But you're not gonna do well. You're not gonna win. You're not gonna win your regionals with that unless you just like somehow just draw like a god and you just run into all matches that are favorable. But anyway, I think this game, from the reveals that I've been seeing for the past few weeks, I kind of wanted to wait until we got more things announced before I made this video. I think this game is shaped up to be actually a little more balanced. Now, I may eat my words in a few months, right? When this set may actually just exacerbate and help aggro and also blockers like crazy. But right now, I feel the game is it's getting to a spot where they want you to play into a tribal based list to benefit from it. But I want to go through some cards. I'm right now currently up on Eggman Events, his deck builder. He has his most of the new cards once they get announced. And they go up there maybe the following day. But I haven't really discussed anything like this before in videos. But I want to look through these cards, and I look these things maybe once on the YouTube channel and such, but I want to talk about the blue cards first. And this won't take too long. I think maybe a 15, 20-minute video. I'm sorry I can ramble on, but I'm very passionate about these things that I put my time into. So looking at Victory 2 Gundam, this is the upgraded suit from Victory Gundam that the main character Uso Edwin used. This is the second half of the series. Like most Gundam shows during that time period, they had a upgrade during the second half of the show. This is Uso's upgrade. This one has repair too, which I think is kind of neat. Activate main once returned. Rest 2 units. Set this card to active. Pretty neat. That's pretty neat. It's once again they want you to play more tokens, but this is actually says 2 units, so this is pretty neat because you can rest anything. Um, I think this is pretty cool. I think resting 2 units, and also this say that you can't attack, so this thing actually can be a pseudo double attacker, which is kind of dope. Now, what does this mean? Obviously, part tokens are what you want to rest because they can't attack the enemy life. So you want to use Victory 2 to do that. So obviously, when Uso pairs or links, you make a part token. So that's one right there. And then he could most likely rest something else. And the other Victory Gundam, the Victory Gundam, I guess V1, let's call it, right? When you swing, you just draw a card. So you're replenishing. This is cool. I think this is really cool. It does compete with space with the V Dash, which I think is one of the best cards that came out of set 4. Because V Dash has to rest a card, rest a Ligue Militaire unit to rest something else. But that's, I mean, I feel like there's a spot for this card as well. I think this card is really, really good to be like a pseudo top end. If you're playing pure Ligue Militaire, which once again I think they really want you to do, this card I see again a whole lot of play. It's gonna be cool. This one's a card I'm super excited for. That I have never been one to play Kira or blue cards with blue or white, but I am excited to play the Strike Freedom Gundam. I played a lot of Dragon Ball Masters back in my day, and this is and Dragon Ball just in general. And the Strike Freedom Gundam has a skill similar to what the Trunks units use to send a card to bottom of the deck based on levels. I think this is really cool. Discarding 2 cards in blue is not a big cost because you draw like crazy. If you notice, right, the new Kira Yamato, which I'll get to later, actually helps facilitate this. But on deploy, choose 1 to 2 units, and during this turn, when they destroy enemy card, that means unit, base, or shield area, with battle damage, you draw 1 card. So during pair attack, once again, during pair, it doesn't even have to be linked, it's just during pair. You may discard 2 cards. If you do, choose one unit with the lowest level and return to the bottom of the owner's deck. Now, this is important because if this is only like, if they only have like 1 card on board, they lose it. It doesn't matter. It's similar to Exodus Trans Am. When it swings, it has meets 3 requirements. It just kills the card. I think that's really cool. And I see this card being a threat. The fact that it's an 8/6 is terrifying because you get the EX resource and you can play it like literally, and you draw. It's so good. This card is so good. I definitely want to get the alt art version of this card and just, it's gonna be great. I'm excited to play this card. I'm excited to play against it. I'm excited to possibly lose this card and complain about it, but I'm gonna be happy. Okay, it's gonna be great. This is more support for Orb. This is Wallfield's Marasume. Destroy. If you have an Orb pilot in play, you draw 1 card. I think that's just generically good. Once again, it's fueling the Strike Freedom to have his skill go off. And also, this feels like a power creep towards CB's Tierra Erde. Because Tierra Erde has to be paired with a CB card that is destroyed to draw a card. This one says if an Orb pilot's in play, draw a card. We have some Orb pilots from set 1, like Kigali, and obviously the new Kira is an Orb pilot, and so is the Andrew is also a Orb pilot. It could be anywhere. So this thing here is a 2/4, so it's not really trading with it. It's trading with weenies, right? Most likely like a 2/1 and such like that. But it's not out there breaking base. Okay, but this thing procs, like say it gets blown during a wing 0 play, or it gets smoked in a trade because they got to clear your board. You're drawing a card. Like this is crazy. I think this card is really good because in this game, if you have hand advantage, right, you're generally going to be outpacing the opponent. This is the Akatsuki Uwashi. While you have no units that are level 6 or higher and play this card in your hand, level gets reduced by 1 level and cost for 1 each Orb pilot in play. So this, once again, this benefits you from playing Orb. It's kind of neat. When linked, choose any unit that's level 4 or lower, return to owner's hand. Pretty cool. There's a lot of Orb pilots that are been revealed. Obviously, Kigali, Kira, and Andrew are Orb pilots. So we have some targets there. And we also have the original Kigali, like I said before, from set 1. This card is not bad. I think it's okay. Anytime you could bounce, as I'm playing this game more, when the game first came out, I was like, bouncing cards to hand, it's kind of bad. But this can be important. Like, imagine bouncing that blocker back, and then you go for game. You know, imagine bouncing that token. I mean, like, that's huge as well. Like, and also it's cheaper. This thing can come out pretty freaking early. I'm trying to see, like, yeah, if you have like if Orb has like lower weenies that they have in that could be part of his archetype, who knows what they're getting. This thing come down pretty cheap. I like it. Not a bad card. This is Strike Rouge Otori. This is a blocker, a 3/4 blocker, which fills the Orb slot, which is super important. Also, it's the fact that it's a Orb trait link. Generic link is always good. This basically feels like the Strike Gundam, I think it is. From set 1, I think the Earth Alliance was the trait, so Mu can link to it, so could the original Kira. Pretty good. Good stats, 3/4, so it survives a lot of these chunky hits. I like it. This is the Hashimo. This is from IBO. Once per turn, during your turn, when this unit destroys enemy card battle damage, deploy 1 Calamity Ward token. And this unit gains repair. So this card is not bad. It's okay. I don't know why it's in blue. It's odd that it's in blue and not purple, considering it's an IBO card, and we haven't seen any color crossover for IBO. They just been with purple. So I guess they noticed that purple and blue work well together because of the ping, I guess. But it's not pinging any other unit. So I don't know how this. I don't know how this card's gonna see any real play, but it looks cool. Looks cool. Looks very much like Wild. This is Kira Strike Rouge. They have a misprint here, like a typo. Kita Strike Rouge. I'm gonna call it Kita for now on. This is a 3/4 Orb Trait and Kira Yamato. So this can link with new Kira and also old Kira. Generic link, it's fine. It's fine. Just like before, right? More orb things in play, you can get more benefits from it. It's cool. Calamity Gundam and Raider Gundam. Deploy. You may choose when you active Earthline units. If you do, choose when rest the enemy unit and deal 2 damage to it. So you rest something to ping something. The cost is kind of big, and you need another card and play. So without that, you don't really do anything to it. There's possibly a way to make cards, untap themselves for this archetype of the CPU guys, but I don't know. I'm not seeing it yet, but I think this is a good sealed card. Forbidden Gundam. When linked, choose rest enemy unit that's level 3 or lower, return to enemy's hand. So a unit has to be rested. I don't know what they have. I don't know what they're going to show off in this set, but it looks like there's going to be more ways to rest cards with these CPU dudes. They're like the anti-Kira squad. So it's cool. Kira Yamato. He is the new Kira who's Ken Blue. He's a 5/1, 2/2 pilot. He's an orbit coordinator. These are important. Coordinator is a strong keyword to have. With Link, if there's an orb or triple ship, if this is the orb or triple ship alliance unit, draw a card. Kira's Freedom Gundams from set 1, 2, and 3 are triple ship alliance, and the new stuff is obviously orb. So you're drawing cards. Once again, this fuels his strike freedom to do his skill. 2/2's an amazing stat line. When paired up, you're not getting rested by Amuro. But depending on the unit, you get rested by Catra, which I'll discuss in another video. This is Andrew Walfeld. Andrew Walfeld is a orbit coordinator to Kira. He's a 2/1, 4/1 pilot. During link, this unit gains repair 2. That is huge. That's so huge. Not only is it a link and burst pilot that this deck needs, he gives it repair 2. Repair 2 is really strong. It literally helps obviously make things survive. It makes you want to swing at blocker based decks more often because blockers generally aren't that strong like early game, and surviving is super important. And then you can just hold up and then not attack until you heal up and then do it again. I think this card's good. And also, it's another way to proc off your effects. Like, if there's an orb pilot in play, you get the card gets destroyed, you draw a card. And he has repair, so he's going to be alive for a while. I think this card is really good. I have no notes. I mean, I kind of wish he was 1/2 to make the repair even more annoying, but we can't have it all, can we? This is a good pilot. I see him be a staple in the orb deck. I don't see her being a staple in anyone's deck. Kigali is when paired, not linked, so when paired. Choose enemy unit with 1 or less HP and bounce to the owner's hand. So this is a token killer, I guess. It's also a 3/1 pilot, which is, it's fine. 3/1, then you get a 4/1, then you get a 5/1. So you kind of like link up. So it's not bad. I don't know. Kigali, I wish she was better. Maybe one day. Who knows? She's also an orb trait, so I guess she can work out with, you don't mind her getting smoked. If you go on pure orb, I don't see you using Kigali. I see, the way I'm looking at it right now, the set's not fully revealed, but I'm looking at maxing out the Kira on the old school, the white Kira, and maxing out the blue Kira, and then maybe 3 Andrews. We'll see. Maybe 4. I don't know. That draws a lot. Who knows what we're doing? This guy's from League Military. It's Odelo Henrik. When one of your League Military tokens receives battle damage, reduce it by 1. That's just it. That's his skill. So he's a token. He keeps tokens alive from ping and burn damage. They die to close combat still, but they won't die to Mikazuki's ping. So that's kind of cool. I don't see him getting that much play, but he's also a 3/1 link, so you can literally play him and then get more tokens off, because the other League Militaire, you can, when you swing with him, you make a part token, so this is not bad. At the risk of one's life, Helen Jackson. She's a command pilot. Action: choose when your friendly strike team units and it gains the following effect during its turn. During link destroyed, choose a friendly League Military unit and set it as active. I don't know. That's a lot when this guy is just does more. This thing has to be linked, so it's gonna be linked and destroyed, and you have arrested, leave it until unit and playmaker work. There's too many steps to untap a card. I'll be passing on this card. The Archangel, obviously the base, deploy this card. Add one to add a shield to your hand. During your opponent's turn, friendly orb units can receive 2 or less enemy effect damage. Oh wow, that's wild. That's great. This is like, this makes me want to play pure orb. Honestly, this is gonna really hurt like a lot of the burn decks. Honestly, this is gonna be an interesting set for sure. Okay. So we have that. So these are the blue cards that were revealed so far. I mean, maybe I'm missing some, but we will see. I do want to talk about, before I go, some cards that are revealed today during today's link station, and I'll be quick about it. It's up here on Discord, and I'll bring up real quick. These cards would. This one here. I did already. Turi. Oh, right here. This is the other day. The Rigazi. This card I think is kind of neat. It's a 4/3, links with Londo Bell or Amuro Ray. So we haven't seen what the Green Amuro does yet. But destroy it. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck, and you find 1 Londo Bell unit. It's not bad. It's a good searcher. If you're playing pure Londo Bell, we don't know. We haven't seen New Gundam yet. The new LR New Gundam. I think card's cool. Search is always good. You know, it replaces itself. It's a beefy body. So yeah, not bad. This is New Gundam during pair. So that's insane. It gains Breach 3. Deploy. If there are 2 more Londo Bell cards in your trash, get an EX resource. Insane. Insane. It links with Amuro Ray. So Amuro, the old school Amuro, you pair him or link him, air quotes, right? He taps the unit down, and guess what? Now his Amuro has Breach. He's a 6/5 with Breach. Fantastic. And then you also get EX resource. I think that's strong. That's really strong. And then obviously I think the New Gun was like a level 7, I believe. So you're ramping up to get their turn sooner, which is even better. So this benefits you from playing the Rigazi early on, and you destroy that, and then you play this on curve, and then you play that, and then guess what? You have an EX resource. The next turn, you go Amuro. And then, well, you go New Gundam, then to Amuro, hopefully. But it doesn't matter because you're going to pair. You just play him down, and he's basically like a bird mode. It's good. This is some of the cards that got revealed today. This is the Masamune. It's a 3/2, 2/4. When you deploy an orb unit, this unit gains high maneuver this turn. Insane. You deploy an orb unit, this one gets high maneuver. So the stat, once again, the stats don't really matter if you're swinging for face. I think this card's really good. The M1 Astray is a 2/1 unit. I believe it's an orb unit as well. Maybe it's not. Who knows? I'm not sure what the trait is. All Japanese. This is a basic gun tank for orb, I think. So not bad. Same stats. All right, Gundam Heavy Arms. This one's really exciting. This one says activate main once returned. You got another G team will prevent a unit in play. Choose one enemy unit that is level 4 or lower. It gets minus AP 1 during this turn. That's really good. It links with Troll Bard. So this is good. So this gives you early game units for the Operation Meteor guys or G team for Gundam Wing, and you're not relying just on a blocker slot pass for like 50 turns so you get to like Wing 0. They're trying to make a game plan happen here, which I like. Makes me happy. Okay. Gundam Sandrock. If you have another wing on attack, if you get another G team unit or printed in play, choose a unit, it gets -2 during its turn. What? This is so you combo this Sandrock with this Heavy Arms, and guess what? You're minusing 3 per turn. Oh my god. And this thing, unlike this card right here, which has a level restriction, this does not. Catcher is going to be putting in work. Catcher's great. We revealed Master Gundam. I'll turn on the screen real quick. Master Gundam is on attack. You may choose to switch move command cards from your trash. Exile them from the game. If you do, deal 5 damage to the opponent's shield area card. What the hell? So it's not even a link. It's just a swing. I like the thing at the bottom that says what, but this is really good. So Master can attack. you remove 2 special move commands from the game. You'll torch the first thing, then which will kill it. Let's say you get no burst, right? There's no base burst, right? Master still is still attacking. So guess what? You're hitting for 2. This is pseudo suppression without being suppression, and I think it's really strong because even if they block, you're still destroying their base. I mean, obviously bases can be 6 or higher. Like Wilgum can be 7, I believe. But this is really good. Most bases are they're like 5 HP. This thing just kills it. This is where the game should be going. This makes you want to play on theme decks like this to get max benefit out of it. I think that's most fun to play these games. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. That's really good. Darkness Finger. Look at this bad boy. Darkness Finger is choose one enemy unit, give it 2 damage, so it's close combat. It's a burst, which is nice. Then if you have a Master Gundam in play, you draw a card. This is important because it's an action, so you can do this during the opponent's turn. So you can hit them at the end step and then draw a card. Red needed draw power, so obviously we're looking at a red-white combination for G Gundam. We already have white cards that go for infection. We have Domo who draws and discards. And then we have Master Gundam who draws and discards. I don't know. Maybe Master Gundam's going to be the top end for this archetype so far because I know they showed off Shining Gundam Super Mode. Don't know where that card is at right now, but this is going to be really fun, really powerful. The last card for today is Gundam Fight. Ready, go. So same as all bases, add shield to your hand when you burst. This is a 3-1, 5 HP base. Activate main, rest is base. If you're a friendly mobile fighter link unit and play, choose a friendly unit that gets plus 2 AP during this turn. It's just G Gundam's clan battle. As a person who's won a new type challenge with clan battle was instrumental in me winning. Actually, it made all of my little guys able to punch up like no other. So, and this card already, the G boys are already beefy dudes already. So, like George and Chibity and Domo, they're all strong. Saishi, they're all strong cards on their own. So I see this card seeing a lot of play, and I see them and the fact that they're like little, I say weenies, right? Like air quotes, but they're like level 4, level 3 cards. They're looking to punch up to beat things up what can I say? Like maybe G Fred or G Quux. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. This set is making me reinvigorated to play the game all over again. Okay, well, thanks again for watching. I'm sorry about the long video. Next one I would be talking about would be, I think, some of the white cards that I'm going to go over. And we'll go from there. But this has been fun. I want to do more of these videos, so look out for them, soon. Thanks. Have a good day. And please don't play Blurple.